Yo, what is good guys, my name is Zent Gamer and in this video I'm going to tell you all people why PC gaming is garbage.
Yo, what is good guys, my name is It's Tough and in this video I am going to tell this kid why he is wrong.
My first reason is that costs $1 million for a goddamn gaming PC.
Why the fuck you lying?
Alright, $1 million for a good gaming PC. Okay, I already knew the answer, but I had to look on Google anyway, and I couldn't find one single PC that cost $1 million. I found ones for less than $10,000, those were the highest I could find. The most up-to-date PC I could find that was thousands of dollars is a pre-built SLI RTX 2080 Ti and an Intel Core i9-9900K. And it is equipped with a 1TB SSD and a 2TB hard drive, Windows 10, 32GB of DDR4, 3200MHz RAM. It's got everything. This PC has all of the up-to-date parts. Link will be in the description if you want to have a look at it or purchase it. I wouldn't recommend it because $4,000. Oh wait, did I mention it's $4,000? Yeah, these are like the best parts available at the moment as of April 2019.
And it's a bit less than $1 million.
Even if you include monitors, peripherals, desk, you're not going to reach $1 million. Hell, if you get the best of everything, you're probably not even going to reach $50,000, which is still a lot of money. But for the best of everything, that is nowhere close to $1 million. At this point, you're probably thinking this guy is trolling. And I might agree with you, I just want to talk about it because it's so funny and later on it gets even funnier. So,
Watch till the end of the video.
For $500 and even less than that, like $350 to $400, you could get an amazing gaming console which you can play games at 4K native. On PC you need to buy a PC for $1 million just to get that much performance.
Did this kid really say 4K native? Most of the Xbox One games aren't even native 4K, and when they are, they're in 30 FPS with abysmal settings. Have you seen some of the native 4K games? They look terrible. Terrible! They look awful. They look so bad. Sure, the 4K resolution's nice, but with such low settings, it hardly makes a difference in my opinion. And if we scroll back a bit to his game list of games that play in native 4K, I did a bit of digging. Recore is the first one. Recore runs at 4K, I'm not sure if it's native or checkerboard, and 30 FPS. 4K 30 FPS. I hope that's native, because if that's checkerboard 4K and 30 FPS, that's just embarrassing. How are the consoles still so bad? I hope the PlayStation 5 is good, because you console gamers, oh my god. How are you playing at 30 FPS? The next game is Halo Wars 2. I haven't even heard of this game, honestly. I've heard of Halo, but Halo Wars 2, never heard of it. But I did find out that this is native 4K, but it's 30 FPS. So, good job, it's native 4K, maybe the other one's native 4K, whatever. The next game is Gears of War 4. There's two different modes, there's the performance and visual mode. Performance is in 1080p and 60 frames per second, whereas the visual sacrifices the frame rate in return for 4K 30 FPS. Once again, I couldn't find out if it was native or checkerboard. I assume native? I'm not sure. This is speculation, I couldn't find out at all anywhere. If someone else knows about any of these games being native or checkerboard, please let me know, but I couldn't find anything. Forza Horizon 3, the fourth game on the list. Native 4K 30 FPS. Sea of Thieves, however, checkerboard 4K. Checkerboard 4K. 30 FPS! Checkerboard 4K 30 FPS! Oh my god! Oh my god! How the console's so bad! And then, okay, the last one gets even funnier. Scalebound was meant to come onto the Xbox, but it was so weak, it got cancelled! Did my voice changer come off? There we go, that's better.
My second reason is that PC is filled with toxic people.
That's why PC gaming's bad, everyone! That's it! It's the community, they're just toxic! Console community have no toxic players, because the community is amazing!
That don't even buy games, they just brag about their gaming PCs all day long.
I don't think anyone buys or builds a PC just so they can brag about it. Steam has 90 million active users every day. That's a lot of people. But apparently all of us just don't play games. We don't play games. We just show off our rigs.
What I hate the most about PC gamers is that they enjoy killing the gaming industry. They do this by pirating games.
Oh my god, okay. Most people who pirate games do it to beta test the games. There is actually a study that Rags and Fritanga Plays have gone over multiple times about, it's a PC gamer study, which shows that they did a survey of 50,000 PC gamers, which is a good amount of people, you know. They're gonna get decent, accurate results from that. 35% of PC gamers pirate. And most of the people that pirate are either low income, so they couldn't buy games, so it's either pirate the game or don't play games at all, ever. And then another big reason is the countries. Lots of people who are in countries that pirate are countries where games are a lot more expensive just because of how the country works, and it's kind of complicated. I don't really understand it. I just know that it can be a lot more expensive in some places. And the last section of it says that more than 50% of respondents said they pirate games to demo them before buying. That's pretty good, wouldn't you say? And then there's a pie chart showing that 10% of people never buy a game after buying it. 7% of people always buy a game after pirating it. 33% rarely buy a game after pirating it. And 50%, more than 50% of the time, purchase the game that they pirated. The other 50-ish% is normally because they didn't like the game, so they just uninstall it and move on with their lives. But if they like it, they'll buy it. You know, it's that kind of trade-off. It's a beta test. It's a demo. It's all these things. You try a game, if you like it, you support the developers. Because that's how PC gamers are. We don't like to give money to developers who made a bad product. Because PC gamers would rather support the good developers and make them work and deserve their money. And console gamers don't have that liberty. They can pirate. Console gamers pirate. I can tell you, I pirated a few games on my Xbox 360. Don't tell anyone. I will find you. But console gamers kind of just have to go along, and they basically have to support Microsoft, Nintendo and Sony. Because, like, paid online. Because at the beginning of Xbox Live and PSN and Nintendo Gold or Nintendo Switch Online, whatever it's called, they would take a stand. They would be like, no, I'm not buying this, blah 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 blah, I'm not supporting you, make it change back. And then after a week they're like, okay, they're not changing it, let's just buy it. They just give in. But if they kept their word and for months and months and months and months and months until they stopped the paid online and they stopped supporting the companies, they would get their wish. Online gaming would be gone. That's why I hated having Xbox Live Gold. I bought it because I wanted to play with my friends, but it was such a waste of money. Because I was a kid, I didn't have a job or anything. I only got my £5 a week, which I got from my parents. And a lot of that money went towards Xbox Live Gold. And it was really frustrating because I either had to shell out a lot of money or not play with my friends, and almost all of my games were online. I had Call of Duty and Minecraft and all of that stuff, which I always played with my friends. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't pay for online, which is why loads of other people do it. But if everybody just said no, online gaming would no longer be a thing. And it'll be fantastic. It'll be great.
A report has shown that 95% of Ubisoft games are pirated.
Okay, I looked for this article and I actually found it. It was some guy at Ubisoft ranting about the PC and 95% of them pirated our game. But if you actually look into the article, it's because the game was painfully average, so most of the people probably pirated it to beta test it. And when they saw that it was not worthy of a purchase, they just uninstalled it and moved on. And it's not Ubisoft games that are pirated 95% of the time, it was that one specific game that was pirated 95% of the time, apparently. There's no facts or sources, it's just something that one guy from Ubisoft said. But he didn't, I don't think he scrolled down or he's trolling, but it says here, funnily enough, 6 years later, Ubisoft is praising how superior the PC is by releasing a new video titled, Why We Love PC. Take a look. And then it has the video. Once again, this article will be in the description. All of the articles I look at will be in the description.
That's insane. And then the funny part is that these sad human beings then beg for games like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, I feel like this is JTech TV with a voice changer or something. Begging for ports. First of all, we literally just ask the company. Personally, I haven't even considered getting Red Dead Redemption 2. Even if it was on PC, I haven't even looked at any gameplay or anything. It's just not a game I'm super interested in. If it's a good game or whatever, I'm sorry. I'll probably look into it if it does come to PC. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna bother. But port begging isn't something that really happens. We ask the developers if they're going to port the game to PC. And Rockstar, with GTA 5, they released it a lot later than the console versions, but it wasn't just a port, it was a superior version of the game. And I think that is what they're going to do with Red Dead Redemption 2, hopefully, because Rockstar gets a lot of sales from the PC community, so if they don't port it or make a new version, they're just going to be losing a lot of money for no reason. If you go up to your mum in the shop and say, Mum, can I have a chocolate bar? And she says, no, that's asking. But if you go, Mama, please, Mummy, please, I really want this chocolate bar. It was just Easter, Mummy, please. That's do you see the difference? That's begging.
Anyways, these fake gamers make excuses to pirate games like the Epic Games Store not being good enough for them, so they make excuses to pirate games.
Okay, I'm not going to get into the Epic Games Store. There are already videos that cover it way better than I do, and I don't really know enough about the Epic Games Store. All I know about it is that it apparently scans your PC or whatever, which is why I've stayed away from it. And there isn't anything on the Epic Store that I really ever considered purchasing. And I've never heard the excuse that, oh, I pirate games because the Epic Store is bad. I've never heard that excuse personally, but I would say that's a valid excuse. If you don't want to get a DRM and support Epic Games because they're a scummy company that steals games and keeps them exclusive, which is a console practice. I would fully support that. If I wanted a game that was on the Epic Games Store, honestly, I would probably pirate it, unless they cut the act and started making a better service rather than locking games behind their DRM.
These fake gamers make excuses to pirate games like the Epic Games Store not being good enough for them, so they make excuses to pirate games since they don't care about the gaming industry.
Saying that, oh, they're pirating games because they don't care about the game industry. First of all, we don't really have a reason to care about the gaming industry, because first of all, it's not really the consumer's concern. Sure, if the gaming industry falls and fails, it's going to not be a thing anymore, which would suck for everyone. But if the gaming industry started to crumble, all of the companies would realise that, hey, nobody is buying our product anymore. We need to actually provide a good service with quality products, with no more paid online or underpowered consoles or limited controllers. If that was the case, that would be amazing. I hope that the gaming industry will crumble one day, just that ever so slightly amount, apart from PC gaming. So then the consoles and Epic Games and everyone looks towards the PC and say, hey, our business is crumbling, however theirs isn't. We need to be more like them. We need to provide more freedom, better hardware, free online. That would be great. If the gaming industry crumbled a little bit, that would be amazing. That would be a good thing. And I don't see how anyone could disagree with that.
So developers, if you want your game to flunky in sales, put your game on PC, since all you're getting is selfish people that enjoy killing the gaming industry by pirating their games, and they will definitely pirate your games as well.
Okay, this really angers me how console peasants ask developers, or downright tell developers, do not port this to PC. PC gamers will just pirate it. PC gamers will just not give much sales. PC gamers will do this and this and this. Why does it affect you as a consumer? Do you really care about how much money these companies are making? Because if you did care, you wouldn't be saying this, because porting a game to PC will get them sales, assuming it's a good game.
So that's my video on why PC gaming is garbage. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'm going to enjoy laughing at all the pathetic PC quote-unquote gamers that hate developers. Bye.
So that's my video on why PC gaming is amazing. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'm going to enjoy laughing at all the pathetic console quote-unquote gamers that hate freedom. Bye.